What's crackalackin' YouTube? I'm going to bring you today another songwriting lesson. This one's not about the Beatles, but it's more so about a maybe new approach that you can use to songwriting. Obviously songwriting is very expansive. You can do anything and write a song virtually. But here's something that might help, a little idea. Sometimes we get stuck in a rut and we're like, oh God, I can't write for shit, or feel frustrated. I do. But there's little tricks that you can do to turn a otherwise very boring progression to something interesting. So, enough chit chat. It's basically going to be moving around bass notes to create chord inversions and melody lines. Usually, I before would do this only with the high E string, a la John Frusciante or Jimi Hendrix. Right? But, you know, recently I started thinking, hey, there's bass notes. It's a simple idea, right? So anyway, I came up with a little something here. I'm just going to show you first and then tell you. Oops, my fault. It starts here. So there's a little bit of both treble and bass movement there, and all I really was doing was just messing around and moving the notes. So normally, really, this progression is just, you have this here, your major triad on the 10th fret, 10, 10, 11. Alright, so it would normally be a C, sorry, a D, D major, and then we have which is just a sus, and I'm adding some bass notes extra inversions here, and then you have a D major 7th. However, when you do this, you're actually making an inversion out, because this, it's not the root, obviously the root is here, this root 5th 3rd, so you have an inversion with the 3rd in the bass. And then you move this up to here. You have your sus chord, and you move again down to your D. So you're creating a bass line, sort of a descending bass line. And it creates almost like a counterpoint effect. That's the bass line. And this part, I kind of ripped that off of samba. You know, when you have. Right, so you have very many ideas that you can all infuse everything into your songwriting and give you fresh, new stuff to work with. So you can do this with anything. You get a, I'm not sure, let's just mess around. I'll do something new for you guys. Let's say E minor 7th, right? I like this because you got your pinky free, and you can also switch to other chords by turning to the Jimi Hendrix type rap. So anyway, I'm just messing around, but you see, it takes a while. I mean, I still suck at it in comparison to other people. But you work around and you practice using both the pinky and the thumb, doing some slides, doing some movement, and it's going to give it a lot more depth and interest to someone who's listening. Alright, I know it's kind of a short lesson, but if you guys are at all interested and you want me to expand upon this, feel free to subscribe, write, and comment, and then, you know, I'll consider